Hi guys, it's Tami Butler, your faith-based clinical sexologist, here with a love and travel episode of Walk With Me. And today we are just outside of Idaho Springs, Colorado at St. Mary's Glacier. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. And we actually had to hike probably about a mile and a half up a very, very steep and rocky side of the mountain to get up to this beautiful place. So I'm going to spin you around in just a second here so that you can see this just most beautiful glacier. Okay, watch. Look at that. See the water glistening?
That's about it.
Isn't it so pretty? You can see there's people over there on the other side of the shore.
Find my hat.
Milo, you have to do it again. Your mom didn't get it.
And back. Back. Hey. Look at the other side. Look at this. If you look across the way, there are some people back over there jumping off that cliff. So they went across the water and are jumping into the water. It's just so pretty out here, guys. Let me see if I can tip this a little. Look at that. You see? Isn't that pretty? Now I have my camera pretty stationary so that you can see this really pretty place. So anyways, as you know, I am all about getting out and having some time with your special loved one and seeing different places around you, because that's really, really important, and
I got him.
that's just a great thing to do. So this place,
How you
not
doing,
only
mister?
do you get a chance to get some exercise in by going up the rocks and taking the hiking trail up here, but the reward is at the top. When you're sitting here in this spot looking at this beautiful water. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's just so pretty.
You look good up there.
Your mom said you got a gas.
There are people behind me over on the other side chit-chatting it up, having a great time with their family. Actually, today is Father's Day, so it is June 2020, and I wish my dad was here, but my dad is not here in Colorado, but I did call and wish him a happy Father's Day. So my boy and I are up on this hike, enjoying this beautiful day. It's probably about 70 degrees or so up here at the top of the mountain. Well, where the glacier is where we are. I think it's up the top, but not quite all the way to the peak of the mountaintop. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys this really, really beautiful place and give you a little taste of what it's like. I'm on this hiking adventure. We are on this hiking adventure, and it's been so fun to do something really healthy for your body and at the same time see these really, really lovely places. So I encourage you, if you get a chance to come out to Colorado to visit, to plot out some of these places that you can see, because they're just really breathtakingly beautiful. There's wildlife all around and people just having a great time, and it's really lovely. So I just wanted to check in and show you this really awesome spot. And actually, once you get off of the highway, you have to drive up the mountain to actually get up here. And then there's this parking area, and then you have to hike up the rest of the way. So you can't get your car all the way up to the top. And let me tell you, the terrain is pretty treacherous. I don't know if you guys can see this here. I'm going to show you the rocks. I'm going to spin this around. You see the rocks? This is like what we had to walk through. So this is right at the top of it right now. But I'm enjoying it. It's great. And so what would I tell you about your love, about your relationship, about your marriage, is I would say that if I was going to pick a subject to talk to you about today, it would be that, you know, God is for you and He wants your relationship to succeed. But ultimately, it takes the two of you to work on your relationship and to make it better, to do fun things, to have good communication, to have great sex, to all those things that go into having a great relationship. You know, planning out your finances and making sure you're on the same page with budgeting and kids and the kind of lifestyle that you want to lead. And I think sometimes when people are dating, this is a message for you daters out there. When they're dating, they don't think about lifestyle so much when they fall in love with someone. But lifestyle is really important because you could have chemistry with someone and actually fall in love with that person, but maybe they don't live the same lifestyle that you like. You know, like I love to hike. I like to be out in nature, as an example. You know, maybe you like to stay in the house and you like to cook, or you like to work on crafts or projects, or you know, maybe traveling is not your thing. So it wouldn't be very fun if you had a partner that you like to travel and be out and about and be outdoors, but your partner didn't. So I'm just saying that if you're in that pairing up stage, that you really want to make sure that the person that you're pairing with, you're considering if you're both active or inactive and kind of what that looks like for you. And I know, of course, over the years, you know, you might have physical ailments or, you know, things of that nature that get in the way of you being able to be physically active. So I'm not talking about, you know, if you're in a capacity where you can't do those things, but I'm saying that, you know, life in a relationship anyway is an ebb and flow of choices. But to try to find that common ground with your partner is really important. So I would say let's call this episode Common Ground, because that's what you're looking for in a partner. You're looking for the things that you have in common that you can share, like, and enjoy together as a couple. So it's not too much fun if you're always out with guys or you're always out with the girls and not spending any time with your mate. So things like this allow you to establish common ground interests so that you can, you know I'm a big advocate of the brain and neuroscience and that love cocktail that goes off when we're engaged with someone and having a great time, having fun. The chemicals are going off and it's just a really exhilarating experience. Sorry, there's a slight little wind, and so this hair keeps poking me in the eye. But common ground is something that's really important in your marriage, in your relationship with your partner. So rather than focusing on the things that are different, go ahead and focus on the things that are similar, that you have common ground with. And a lot of times you can repair a broken relationship by focusing on the common ground or by finding a new hobby to do together. And I want to tell you, like, if you decide to take up hiking or be adventurous, make sure you get the proper gear. Super important. This isn't really a gear episode, but I just want to say having a backpack, mine's on the floor, with a water pack in it, having proper shoes. This hat, may not be the cutest, but let me tell you, this hat has saved me from winds, sandstorms. If it starts raining, I'm protected. Sun, it's like 50% sun shield, and so it's pretty functional. And if I don't want to wear it anymore, I can just pop it back like this, and voila! I still have my hat. Might want to loosen it around my throat when the sun's gone down and that sort of thing. I feel like a cowboy without the cowboy hat or boots. But anyway, so here we are at St. Mary's Glacier, and just want you guys to know this is a great time to establish some common ground. Look, see? Woo! Having fun with my hat. That's me, always doing crazy things, right? Establish common ground. Look for interests, hobbies, things that are going to be enjoyable for the both of you. Take lots of pictures, get your memories going, because your marriage is worth it. And I know they will always say to you, hey, the grass is always greener on the other side. But I'm here to tell you that it's not always greener on the other side. So if you're in a marriage that has conflict, fight for your marriage, do all that you can, make sure you're both working on it together, find some common ground, and go with it. So I'm Tami Butler with The Business of Love, your faith-based clinical sexologist, here on another episode of Walk With Me, a love and travel episode. So one more shot around and you can take a peek again at this beautiful, beautiful natural glacier. All right. Well, my friends, I will see you again on the next episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and share my channel, and I will see you again next time. Love.